Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to drink Miller Lite. Have you heard about this shit?
Oh, my God.
Wow. So hold my beer, Budweiser. Miller Lite's new feminist spokeswoman is here to cuss at you and explain why men are evil. You want to watch the ad?
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Throw it on.
Here's a little known fact. Women were among the very first to brew beer ever.
That's a lie.
From Mesopotamia to the Middle Ages to colonial America,
Bullshit.
women were the ones.
Well, anything is possible when you lie.
Yes, you're right.
So
You're right. Okay.
just like Netflix with their Cleopatra documentary, which is totally going over gangbusters.
I think
with
it's at
critics and audience.
2%. Yeah.
1.
I thought it was at 1, yeah.
1%, and critics aren't that far behind it.
Yep, and that's Jada.
Yep.
She just wasted hundreds of millions of dollars making that.
Isn't it nice when they waste all that money and time
I know.
making absolute shit?
And they
Isn't
blame-
it like,
Love it.
And I have the gall to go, you guys don't like it because you're racist. I'm like, how about we don't like it because it's not fucking accurate? It doesn't follow history. You know what the fuck you're doing. Why are you here? Oh, you're a diversity hire. Diversity hires get 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. There you go.
There you go. Fag 'em.
So you did it to yourself.
Yep. I can't wait to see what the man cut for this one looks like.
I don't know.
Doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis. Wow.
Well, they knew what their target demographic was.
That's right.
Look at this wild. It's time beer made it up to women.
God.
So today, Miller Lite is on a mission to clean up not just their but the whole beer industry's Miller Lite has been scouring
the
the
love
internet
of
for all
Pete.
this and buying it back so that they can turn it into good for women brewers. Literally, good How, you ask? Ladies,
Have you seen it
take
before?
away.
First, we turn the bad into compost. Then we feed compost to worms. Push out beautiful fertilizer. That good helps farmers
for the
grow
love of
quality hops.
which is then donated to women brewers to make their own really good
But there's definitely more out there. In your attic, in the garage, in your parents' basement. Send any you got into Miller Lite, and they'll turn that into good too.
You heard what she said.
Oh.
Pringles can
So
full of
here's to
shit
women,
to
because without
Miller
us,
Lite's
there would be
headquarters.
You're damn
no
right.
beer.
They asked for it. Help them out.
That's terrible. That's really terrible. First of all,
have you not seen it, Blake?
No, I didn't watch it because I wanted to have a genuine reaction to it. But you gotta love the historical revisionism of these people. Like, well, the past doesn't fit my version of events, so I'm just gonna make shit up. After all, Quentin Tarantino did it. There was a movie.
You know, I used to live in Utica, New York, nearby Utica, New York, and I did 3 tours of the Saranac Brewery. You walk in there, there's historic pictures that go back to when it first opened, and there's a picture every other year of everyone that worked there standing in front of the factory. And there's 6 women and hundreds of dudes.
Yeah.
I'm like, get the hell out of here. Now, can women brew? I'm sure they can. There's really nothing that could stop them. I mean, it is what it is, but it's a dud job. Dirty, uncomfortable, or dangerous. Women don't like those jobs.
Yeah.
They self-select themselves out of that type of work.
Okay.
It's not even about the work. It's just, this is a marketing angle. I mean, it's going to be the same people, the brewmeisters, more so the machinery that makes it. But when I saw this, I'm like, oh, just shut the hell up. Okay. Women, right off the bat, women's okay, all right, really, we're going to do the women thing again. And
naturally.
It's been going on, like I've said, for 40, 50 years, especially when I was in grade school, they told me, well, women can do anything. I'm like, good. Okay, can I do my homework now? That kind of thing. But especially in the past 10 years, this where all your value comes from the fact you got a hole between your legs, and somehow that's makes you worthy of anything. And do you know? It's like this club that the other people, namely guys, don't want to belong to. It doesn't make you special, but now they've all of a sudden decided, yeah, it's great because we're women. And by the way, women, it's too much. I think this is kind of the jumping the shark
Yeah.
with this in this particular case, female wokeism. But when I watched that commercial the first time, I'm like, I'm so sick of this shit. I don't even have the energy to get pissed off about it anymore. It's like,
No.
okay, fine, whatever. Go do your thing. Go say, because ultimately in the real world, you having a hole between your legs isn't going to make GDP higher. It isn't going to make beer better. It isn't even going to make the freaking beer. It will inevitably end. And now I think it's just, I think the rank and file people are just getting sick and tired of it by this time.
And they should. This is absolutely insanity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's just getting worse and worse as time goes on too. It's not getting any.
I mean, we have like a whole, the left can't even give you the definition of what a woman is.
No.
They fuck with. They're screwing with the dictionaries. They're screwing with the psychological, whatever.
Like, you gotta love it.
Yes,
If you don't like this commercial, you're a sexist. But then these same people will refuse to define woman when asked,
Correct,
because they don't want to get kicked out of the cult.
Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely insane, and this. I'm going to be honest. I don't think we can pull back from this. This is going to get really bad.
We will see.
Oh yeah.
But it's
going to be great. It's going to be great. But I mean, look, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit further down the rabbit hole than you guys, but don't you take a little bit of joy in these people's lives that they got to be living? Like, have you looked into this Ileana gal who's the actress in that in the commercial?
No.
Okay, she's a comedian. Did you know that she posed in lingerie and pinups and bikinis?
Shocker.
Well, that seems to be the way of things that I've seen, is that these women will do anything to get their foot into the door of power. And then once they get in there, suddenly everything they had to do of their own free will and volition magically becomes everyone else's fault, namely the men that they used as stepping stones to get to where they are. And then they use that newfound power to get back at all those men, or actually all men in general. Look at Gretchen Whitmer.
I think you grant her way too much power. You grant her way too much of a good position. I guarantee she was paid absolutely jack for that commercial.
Oh, I'm not just talking about her. I'm talking about these women in general who think like this.
Oh, when they got there, right? But what I'm trying to point is like kind of a silver lining to this, where that woman is not happy in the real world.
Oh no!
To think like this is my job now is to do this stupid commercial. And all the other women in that commercial are unhappy. And then I don't know, have you seen the marketing director of Molson Coors or Molson Miller now?
No.
She's this, she got hired because she's hot and she's dumber than shit. And that's her job. She got some MBA. These are like soulless, pointless, useless people.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, if this is the best they could come up with to market a beer, is basically our hatred and contempt of men. These are not successful, productive, happy people. They might get paid a salary, but they got to be mentally ill. You cannot. What's her name? Gorlock? Have you seen Gorlock?
Gorlock the Destroyer. Yeah.
That's great.
What the fuck? Like, that was. Is it a guy or a girl?
I don't know. Guys in clubs won't bang me, even though I'm a 10 on the Richter scale.
Right. But like, think about that person's life. And so you guys are right. There is going to be an end to this, but I think it's kind of already here. I mean, financially, it can't go on forever.
No.
Because I predict that Miller's going to have the same thing happen to it that Bud Light did.
Yeah, I hope so.
I want to see all of Anheuser-Busch just get run out of this country. They're not even an American company. Fuck them.
No, they're like a European country now. So
I gotta stop using the F word. So
it's fine. Now, I will say this, to be fair, just because I was curious about it, like, okay, are they completely full of shit? Turns out that when it comes to the historical stuff, they're not. I just looked this up now. Did women create beer? It has been thought to have been invented by the Sumerians, who lived in what is now Iraq around 8000 BC, and ancient tablets have been unearthed showing the original brewers were women.
Okay.
Sumerians even had a goddess of beer, Ninkasi.
Okay.
I like this Ninkasi person. It was considered a drink of the gods, with Ninkasi both a brewer of the beer and the beer itself. So, okay, there is some historical fact.
Yeah, okay. Why were the men not working there? Oh, that's right. They're
Because
probably
they were
getting
fighting the
slaughtered
Assyrians.
en masse in the military.
Yeah.
Because there was no
Being
Geneva
enslaved.
Convention. You run away, you most likely are going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Whole armies wiped out to the last man.
And well, how sad is it? Like, oh, yay, sisterhood. Some women 6,000 years ago made beer. Like, yeah, bitch, you haven't done jack shit but beg for a student loan bailout. But some gal way back in the day who happened to have the same plumbing as you, she made beer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get excited about what people I'm very, very distantly related to or happen to share traits with.
Yeah.
Like I got those wascally women today. It's like, oh no, I got more immediate shit in my life to deal with right now.
That's 5,000 years ago. Could you give us a more recent example?
Or could you give me an example of what you did?
Yeah.
You know,
modern women have a very strange relationship with the calendar. You ever notice that?
And reality.
Yeah. I mean, modern men need to be held responsible for the so-called oppression that women were subjected to for hundreds of years. Oh, my God. But at the same time, if they cheat on you, oh, my God, that was like 6 months ago. Can't you just get over it? Shit. I mean, come on. Give me a break.
The minute there's any foreign D to PC, you leave. That's dick to pussy contact. D to PC.
Oh my God, you should just get over it. That was like a million years ago.
Sorry. No, the collision between the D to PC, it blew up this relationship. I'm out. This bird is on fire. I am getting the fuck out of here.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.